Let's go to the White House. Why not? Kevin Hassett, he's the chair of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, is with us now. Kevin, welcome back to the show, sir.
Oh, it's great to be back on an amazing show. Right? I'm about to change that, though. I'm sorry.
No. Flattery is the mother's milk of television. We all know that. All right, Kevin. We got the economic numbers this morning. First quarter, first 3 months of the year, we're growing only 2.2% a year. You can't be happy with that.
Right. It was a slight downward revision, and you and I talked about it before. The first quarter keeps looking low compared to the rest of the year. It's been doing it since 2010. We think that the seasonal factor for the first quarter is probably off by about 0.8 percentage points. So 2.2 is really a 3. But we'll see that in the second quarter. You know, there's a lot of good news in this report, too. Like I'm sure you saw the capital spending boomed. Back when I was having the tax debate on your show back in the fall, I said we'd expect capital spending to go up about 10% next year because of the cut in the cost of capital. Well, in the first quarter, it was up 9.2%. That's pretty good, right?
So right after this report came out this morning, did you hasten to tell the president, don't worry, we're going to be up to 3% in the second quarter and more than that in the third and fourth quarters? Did you predict that for the president?
Well, I think that if you look at the real-time GDP now at the Atlanta Fed and other estimates like that, we've got some of our own. They're all north of 3 for the second quarter. In fact, GDP now, right as of this moment, is at 4%. And so I think that, we're starting out the quarter looking very good, looking very far north of 3. And that would be consistent also with our seasonal estimate for the first quarter, which is about 0.8%. There's also pretty strong wage growth in there. Income growth was almost 3%. It was 2.8% in the first quarter. And so basically it's a strong report. Sure, I wish it were stronger, but I also wish there weren't this residual seasonality in the first quarter.
But all this trouble in Europe, do you think that could really upset us here at some point down the road?
Yeah, I thought that your previous guest exactly nailed it. That there's a lot of uncertainty right now. We had a Brexit. We almost had a Grexit. And I don't know, have we figured out what to call the Italian exit yet? But I think that, I'm not going to try. But the fact is, it's a lot of uncertainty, and markets don't like uncertainty. Now I know there are very competent policy people on both sides of the Atlantic watching it closely and ready to help out if they're needed. And so in the end, I think that markets will be able to work through it. But I think you were right when you said that we're going to see more uncertainty and more down days as this evolves.
One problem which I'd like to raise with you is the employment situation. There are far more jobs available than bodies able to fill those jobs. We've got a skills shortage, and that's not going to go away anytime soon. That is a problem for the whole economy's performance, isn't it?
Right, and in fact, in Donald Trump's economy right now, we've got the most job listings we've ever had, and in some states like Colorado, we've got half an unemployed worker per job listing. So it's something that we're watching very closely, but usually what happens in the cycle is that when workers get scarce, firms recognize that they got to take the people that they have and make them more productive, and so they start investing a lot in machines that make people more productive, and that's what we saw in the first quarter. Again, capital spending was up 9%, so that should be good for GDP going forward because we're going to have higher worker productivity than people thought a year ago, and that should also mean higher wages.
So, do you see in any quarter over the next year, 2 years, 4% growth?
I would guess that we're going to grow this year around 3.2, 3.3, and if you have a 3.2 or 3.3 year, then probably you end up with a 4 and then a 1 at some point. And so, yeah, I would say probably there's like a 30 or 40% chance that happens in the next 2 years, if there's at least one quarter north of 4.
May 30th, 2018, Kevin Hassett said on videotape, probably get to a 4% quarter at some point in the next year or so. Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm sure that if we don't, that I'll be back on the show getting the tough questions from Mr. Varney.
No. Kevin, thanks very much for joining us, sir.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Always obliged. Thank you, sir. All right.
Thank you.